Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us here on Amateur Sports TV, your number one source for amateur sports in Manitoba. Joining me is our wonderful, beautiful Sam Cortez, the content coordinator for Sport Manitoba. Sam, let's get right into it. Speed and power. I'm built for speed, not so much. I'm built for power, absolutely. Specific programming and on-site workouts going on. What's going on at the Sport for Life building?
Yeah, so we have Performances offering speed and power specific programming and on-site workouts. It's designed to help athletes perform explosive movements, improving their linear speed, change of direction, all of that kind of thing. So they'll be doing all kinds of different drills with our sport performance specialist to develop those skills. So it's available to all athletes. There is 12 semi-private sessions, so 2 per week for 6 weeks. So it's out to be about $20 per session. And to register, all you have to do is email performance@sportmanitoba.ca. If you have any questions too, feel free to email them. There's different time slots that you can do this programming, but you get in touch with them, they can set you up with all of that. Also wanted to mention there's a really good blog on our website right now at sportmanitoba.ca/performance. If there's, I think there's a tab, at the top there's a tab, news and events, and if you go there, you'll see the blog post there. And it's some really good information about different components of speed training, all of that. So it's a really good one to check out too, especially if you're interested in this type of training.
Awesome. So sportmanitoba.ca, find the performance section. Obviously they've got you set up. Once you set up for one slot or segment, they're going to work with you for the remaining series of workouts, correct?
Yeah, and then you can set that up with them. They'll plan it all with you. Yeah.
Awesome. So they'll probably have a start idea of where you're at, and then end period, how well you've progressed. Sam, are you more a speed person or more of a power person?
No, I used to be speed, but man, it's tough these days to do speed. Definitely not as fast as I once was. So I'm gonna go with power.
Going with power. Okay.
Yeah.
I will be always power. I will never be known for my speed. I was the best at the 51-meter dash only because I knew there was a prize for me after the 50 meters were done. That's the only way I would race a 50-meter dash. There was a water bottle or some kind of snack. I knew I was going to go for it. That's as far as I would go. Freddie Stevenson would tell me I was not a long-distance runner, so we won't go with that. So check out Sport. Enough about us. Sportmanitoba.ca. Those will be going on for most of the summer. Are they going to be ending in the fall?
I'm not sure when it's actually ending. It's could be ongoing. More details to follow, but definitely something we starting fairly soon. So.
Yes, absolutely. And these are more geared towards not the high performance athlete, but the ones that are interested in getting better analytics in their speed and power numbers. So that's a great program, a great initiative, getting people back in the Sport for Life building as well. Would you agree?
Yeah, for sure.
Awesome. On to point number 2. We talked about this a little bit last show regarding a beautiful book that's being written, and the release date is coming up, I believe, next month. Great cause as well. On the bottom, you see the iconic stories from 150 years of sport in Manitoba in support of kids sport. Tell us about it, Sam.
Yeah, so we chatted about it a little bit last time. It's by author Sean Grassi, and it's filled with all kinds of sports history, local sports history, and all the proceeds from the book sales go to Kids for Manitoba, which, if you don't know, it's a charity that provides support to kids who to remove those financial barriers that might prevent them from playing organized sports. So it's a super great cause. We're nearing the launch date. We're looking at mid-August, but we'll hopefully announce a date officially very soon. It's $20.20, and it'll be available on Sport Manitoba's Shopify page. You can download it as an ebook or pick up a hard copy at Sport Manitoba, so 145 Pacific Avenue. You can also get it shipped to wherever for an additional cost as well. And it's going to be, hopefully next time we talk, I'll have a physical copy that I can show everybody and have that. So that's exciting, coming up soon.
Have you seen the design of the front cover at all?
I have, yes. Yeah.
We can't let the cat out of the bag, though.
It looks really good. We've been starting to show it, but it's definitely, I'll definitely be able to show it to the camera and to you when we have a physical copy. So
well, it's definitely going to be on. It's definitely going to be on display behind me. Sport in Manitoba has always been an amazing thing over the 150 years of our province, and a great book, a great initiative. And like you said, if you needed to donate or help out a charity or help out with sport here in the programming, Kids Sport is a fantastic group. I mean, I've dealt several times with them. Great programs, great initiatives, and getting the opportunity to play sport for those that aren't able to is truly an amazing thing.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a really great cause, and it's going to be a beautiful book. So,
without a doubt, and it's also $20.20 in memory of 2020, right?
Yeah, 2020. So Manitoba's 150th birthday year.
Perfect. So that'll be on display hopefully in our next show, and then release date middle of August.
Yep.
Last but not least, we talk about summer camps. We talk about things returning to play, kids getting a little bit, testy, a little bit, got to get out of the house. We still have spots available in multi-sport summer camps. Tell us a bit about those, Sam.
Yeah, so there's a couple of spots available in the multi-sport summer camp that we do every year. It's open to kids age 8 to 13. It's a really good opportunity to get them active and having fun trying out different sports and activities, badminton, fencing, tennis, cricket. And it's in collaboration with several PSOs. So each day will feature a different sport showcases, a couple different sport showcases, and focusing on the basic skill development, mini games, that kind of stuff. And of course, all the programming will be suitable for the current environment that we're in to adhere to all the safety guidelines and all of that, social distancing, sanitizing equipment. There's different drop-off times for people so that everyone's not all together at once. And all those details will be shared with whoever it has registered for the camp. So all of that will be shared. There's 2 different weeks. The first week is August 4th to 7th. The second week is August 10th to 14th, so you can choose which week to participate in. And then there's 3 different age groups: 8 to 9, 10 to 11, 12 to 13. And the first week for the 10 to 11 group is sold out, but there's still other spots left. So definitely check that out. You can find details, the camp schedule, registration, all found online at manitoba.ca/2020-summer-camp. Or if you Google 2020 Summer Camp Winnipeg, I think Sport Manitoba is one of the first, if not the first, to pop up there. So you can also easily find it on Google too.
Excellent. Day camps, obviously staggered times to drop off and pick up kids. About what times are they showing up? Do you give us a quick little rundown on that, Sam?
Yeah, it's 8:30, I believe, and then 4:30 is the end time. So it's just during the day.
Okay. Snacks are being brought in by the kids, or is something being provided by the camp?
I believe they bring their own, but all the details specifically, including snacks and what to bring, all that kind of stuff is available on our website. So I'll double check that for sure.
Absolutely. So during this pandemic or during this isolation time, of course, we want to make sure everybody's safe and enjoying these camps that they're joining. So please check out those pages of information, because it's important that we all do our part in maintaining safety, and the cleanliness and the sanitizing areas are so important right now during shared spaces and whatnot. We want kids to have fun and experience these sports, because life does have to go on. And I mean, this could be one of those opportunities where your son or your daughter has a chance to check out a sport and they really like it. You don't want to pass that by. So August 4th through 7th is week 1, and then you said the 10th to the 14th is the other one?
Yeah, you got it.
Great. Perfect. So get out there, check out some camps. I mean, all the information is out there. I know when I was younger, probably you as well, Sam, you probably played every sport under the book, perhaps, or under the sky, and you just picked and choose as you went, correct?
Yeah, you just try it all out, and you never know what you're going to like. You never know what you're going to be good at. You never know what you want to try to get better at. So yeah, it's definitely a really great opportunity for kids.
No doubt. And especially if you hear about all these multi-sport athletes now that are professional sports athletes in their own way, how they grew up cross-training and trying different sports and playing different things. Sam, what were you really good at when you were younger? Remember when you were 8 years old? What were you playing the most?
When I was younger, I was actually into athletics. Like I mentioned, I was pretty fast. And then I really liked soccer. So those are yeah.
I wasn't built for speed, but I was meant to put people through boards. So hockey and rugby were my 2 favorites in football.
Thanks.
Talk to Bill Johnson later on. He'll tell us about football stories. Sam, thanks very much for joining us. All the information, all the tabs found at sportmanitoba.ca. I'm looking forward to talking to you next month because I hope you can show off that beautiful book, as well as perhaps you might be back in the office. We don't know yet.
Yes, slowly. I'm in there once a week right now, but we'll see. Also, Theo, I did want to mention two quick things I thought I'd throw in here. The Sport Manitoba podcast, episode 19 is out right now, and that's we talk to athletes Tyler Mislawchuk and Megan Van Heist. So they talk about the triathlon, the ins and outs of their sport, training during the pandemic, what they hope to accomplish in the future as athletes. So that's a really awesome podcast to check out. And our Fit Kids, Healthy Kids programming, which is the physical literacy program in partnership with Doctors Manitoba. That's also back up and running across Manitoba now. And across daycares, camps, drop-in programs, all that kind of thing. So the same thing, similar to the camps, they're all following the social distancing and outdoor programming mostly. So if you want to book or learn more info, that's fitkidshealthykids.ca. So I thought I'd mention that as well.
Absolutely. Fit kids, healthy kids. Mom and dad, get out there with your kids. It's beautiful outside. Enjoy the weather. Put on some bug spray if you have to. But by golly, get out there and get some fresh air. Enjoy life out there because we know summers are short. Sam, thank you very much for bringing those up. And look forward to speaking with you next month. And maybe you'll get a little faster on that 100 dash this month. Who knows?
Sounds good.
Sam Cortez, content coordinator with Sport Manitoba, joining us here on Amateur Sports TV. Thanks so much, Sam. Have a great rest of the day.
Thanks. You too. Take care.
Bye-bye. This has been Theo with ASTV. Thanks for watching. We'll see Sam next month with our regular monthly sportscast from the Sport for Life building.